Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first ever Rain Racer special event. This is the one and only Spit Slam. I'm here for tonight with my co-coms, Breadman, or Chlebik as you know
Hey
him.
guys.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoy our company.
I hope you do as well. Well, we still don't have graphics since I still didn't fix Lightroom, and I don't know if you can fix it even. But anyways, welcome, Circuit Zandvoort. The second best circuit in the whole of Belgium, right after Spa-Francorchamps. And it's a good circuit. Already on track, as you see, we have our lovely F4 with a very beautiful skin that Glensug has prepared for us. You can see DSQ Esports and his tag. I don't know if that's his YouTube or something. Don't go and follow this. No, I'm kidding. Support everyone we have here. But it's beautiful. It's like a testing livery, honestly. It looks fine. Libby doesn't see it because he didn't install the liveries. Am I right, man?
Yay. Yes, you are absolutely right.
Amazing.
I'm a shovel, man.
Shovel.
Yep. I forgot like everything this week.
I
So-
forgot.
I forgot exactly. But I'm here at last and I look forward to this race because to be honest, F4s versus GT3s is an interesting concept.
Oops, What? Did I say Zandvoort? I'm in Zolder. Oh, I'm not sure what I said anymore. No. That's not good.
Doesn't matter right now because you can't change it anyway.
Yeah, we are live. We cannot change anything. It's not pre-recorded. If you want to, check our live timings. They're on our beautiful Discord. If you are not into Discord, please join it. Also, we need subscribers. Do you remember our great subscriber challenge? Breadman.
Of course I remember it because I fucking I love this. Hey, we can afford one.
Not cool.
Don't worry.
Not cool.
I love that idea because I just want to suffer 24 hours of commentating. Sign me up.
Not only
Sign me
commenting,
up.
you will race as well. If that happens.
Even better.
We'll have a commentating team, and there will be 2 guys in the commentary box and 1 guy in the car. So just 4 people in the commentary team. It's going to be pain. Who else wouldn't want that? If you want to, please subscribe. We are trying to get to, I think it was 60 subscribers.
I also think it was 60 something maybe.
Well, if we get to 60 subscribers till the end of April, we are going to do it. Yes, we don't like ourselves. I hope you noticed. Well, talking about we do not like ourselves, we already have some pretty interesting results. The Tadus got nerfed into the ground. It has plus 240 kilograms of ballast.
Ooh.
Plus, its front wing
That's a fat
is set
boy.
to 0.
That's a fat boy.
It's chunky. It's a chunky,
Oh, yeah.
man.
It weighs almost like an F1 now, right?
I'm actually not sure. That might be a possibility. I don't know if Ekwi has a spot in the server. He does somehow. I don't even know if Ekwi is registered. He is
I
not.
think he is. Okay, fair enough.
So how did he got into the server? I don't know. Either way, it's fine. As we have some newcomers as well. Benares. Off Itism. And those are very new newcomers. Ekwi, how are you in the server?
Why are you in the server?
He is not even registered.
My
He
guy.
doesn't even have a spot on the grid.
He's racing in the tattoos.
How?
Or
That should not be possible. The tattoos is reserved.
that guy is a magician.
Well, either way,
He's a magician.
he is a magician because I don't know how. Welcome to Zolder, known as Circuit del Terlamen, because
Damn.
it's in the French part of beloved Belgium. I'm kidding. It's not the French part. It's the Dutch part. So we have 2 Dutch people as well here. So I'm sorry for that, guys. Either way, everything is fine. The track has 11,000 no, 4,011 meters. That's 4 kilometers, just short. If you are in freedom units, it's 2.429,000 miles. I don't know, it's like 3,000 hamburgers long.
Yeah, probably.
It currently holds FIA Grade 2, so it can hold events like these. It even holds its own 24-hour race. No, we are not doing that. It currently holds the ETCR, the European Truck Racing Grand Prix, the NASCAR Euro Series, and the 24 Hours of Zolder. In the past, it hosted Formula 1, GP of Motorcycles, WTCR, EWC, Sidecar Championship, Electronic TCR, TCR Europe, DTM, Black Paint GT Series. If you don't know what Black Paint GT Series is, it's the very beloved GT series that is based on ACC. Other way around, ACC is based on that series.
Although, if I wanted to expand on the idea of 24 hours of Zolder, if we get to 100 subscribers, we will do 24 hours of Zolder. I think that's
good
fair.
enough. We are doing 24 hours of a super speedway. Have you forgot?
I haven't,
Also,
but
that's Smetty that has gone off. Smetty is back. Also, we have 9 drivers. I thought we will have more. Whatever. Mekambe is currently first, 120. How are the GT3 suddenly faster?
because you nerfed
After the
You nerfed it
29s.
into
No,
the
no, no,
ground.
no, 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 no. We said after the 29s, the GT3s should not go below 29s because it's impossible. There goes Megambe in the mid 28s. How?
we should have 12 drivers plus equi. We do not have 12 drivers plus equi.
So Ekwi shouldn't be there either way, so the hell I know he's doing there. Well, we have very interesting cameras since this is an ACC port. So we have a helicam, we have pretty good static cams, we have a TV1 and we have a TV2. I will use the F2 button and it will just switch with to whichever camera we like. Because I'm a lazy guy. Also, 15 minutes of qualifying. We've been rambling for 11 minutes.
I hope you enjoyed it.
And we are still going to continue. It hosted the W Series back in 2019. God damn, that's not so long ago. Wait, that is 6 years ago.
Do not talk about time. I get depressed.
Yes, that's a very good idea. The race lap record is held by French Sébastien Bourdais in the Panos DPO1 from 2007. If you are wondering what car
What's
it was,
the value?
it was the Champ car. The Champ car is an interesting series. It's F1 for old people. That's how I will say it. The lap time is 1:14.089. That's a pretty good lap time, I would say. So.
Yeah, I think we won't even come close to it. Well, we shouldn't come close to it.
We shouldn't. Yeah, that's a good point. Also, this track has 10 turns, and three of those turns are chicanes. That's a
Let's
checksum
go.
failed.
Oh, I thought we had another driver.
The track
Not
has
anymore.
no history of noise limits. Let's go. Okay, whatever. Why did he get checksum? And I don't even know who that guy is.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, for the Acura. Okay, that's funny.
What-
The car
That
that
should
Mr.
be
Lowskill is
fly.
driving, as we see the Ferrari had a funny moment. Ferrari, the Porsche. It's a Porsche. Also, we should go
It's
on
a
a fast
Porsche.
lap, right?
Take sloth, probably.
Yes, take the slowest animal. Makes sense. Actually, where
He
is
has a. He has a 496. Yeah, it's 496.
Let's take
That
on
will be a
Mekambe
fast
because
lap.
now he's going to the main straight. So Mekambe now finishing his last lap, going on to the next lap, shifting down into fourth gear, into third gear. And then it's the first corner, which is a very, it's not tight, it's an open, it's a left-hander that opens a lot. Then you go into another left-hander, which opens, and it's super long. There are super long corners. Then you go into a right-hander, which is, it's one of the fastest corner on the entire track. It's very interesting. And then you have a small straight. This is the back straight technically, and you go into a hard braking zone. These curves are the reason this track is not made for a 4. Still, we are racing here. You have another small straight between those two chicanes. It's a straight. Then you have a small left-hander. Then onto another chicane, which is second gear. A pretty sizable turn. Then it's a right turning uphill corner. Then it's left turning downhill. And then you go into a large hairpin, which has, I don't know, first gear actually. Very cool. Well, then you go speed up as the most you can, go into another chicane. I think you get the vibe of this circuit.
A lot of chicanes.
But it's fun. I don't know why people hate Zolder. Then you go out of the chicane, take as much exit curve as possible, and that is your lap of Circuit Tellerman or Circuit Zolder, as everybody knows it. Mekambe currently first, 128.552. That's a very good lap time. Ooh, I know.
And the
who's
guy
getting
is
kicked.
still getting checksummed.
No, it's
it's
2 guys, if I'm correct.
Well, the guy who wrote in the general chat, it's
The same guy.
I think, yeah, I think he's the same guy.
Well, checksum is.
Well, he should be.
default.
He should be racing in the Acura, I think.
And he's
with...
getting checksum for it.
well,
That's funny.
Yep, should be the Acura. Yeah. Or is it? Yeah, Fly is in Acura. Yep. Also, I love the Helicam. It's great. I think it will be good for race starts.
Oh yeah.
Good.
And that's quali ended, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Which we didn't even
We
notice.
don't. We just didn't steal him.
Oh yeah, that's hot. That's hot. What is this camera angle? McCammon goes into the pit lane. He doesn't even finish his lap, and we have some people just vibing on the grid.
Do you know what
Doesn't
Equi is doing on the server? Equi
I
is
don't.
Equi is substituting for Fly. And for some reason he has a different
Not for
car.
Flay. That's not how it works.
Well, look at the general. I don't know. I'm as confused as everybody else, but doesn't matter. Also, we are racing uh, two 15 minutes races, with the second one being a reverse grid of the first one. Am I right?
Yes, the second one is reverse race. We are going back to the very, and I mean the very good old days. And also, no, he's not. Uh, he's funky. Is funky on the server? No, he's not, right?
He shouldn't
So
be. Yeah.
technically, Equi is substituting for funky, not for fly.
Yeah.
I know that doesn't make sense, but what does make sense?
Fair enough.
Well, the question of mine is: are we going to wait for him or?
I think we could wait.
Okay,
Because
give us a little bit of time, and we'll be right back. And we are back with very confusing things happening here in the commentary box. Well, not the commentary box. It's not our fault, but yeah, happens. Why are there 16 minutes on the clock?
I don't know. Do we have standing start
Yes, we
or
do.
rolling? Standing start.
Yeah.
Let the chaos consume us. Let's
Okay,
go.
whatever.
Who do you think will lead into the first corner?
Honestly, anybody has a chance, but the first corner, the rundown is pretty small. I think it could be Benares, and it's the 6 lights on. And it's the 6 lights off. Okay, it's 15 minutes plus 1 lap. It's perfect. That clock is broken. Benares currently makes his way into the lead. Low skill tries to go through. He does nothing. There is a spin. There's Mekambe in the gravel as well. Slav goes into the first place. That's low skill going around. Smetty in the wall. And Equi between
Mekambe.
that as well. It's Slav, Mekambe, Glenselk, Edmund, Optism, Benares, Equi, low skill, and Smetty. There's only only 3 Tatuses, I will say. It's not that bad, as Glenselk will currently try to do something, but he can see so much speed from the GT3s on the straight. The corners is where it dominates. There goes Glenselk. That's Mekambe. That's a huge mistake in the first chicane.
What happened?
Just a little overspin. Equi makes a mistake in the chicane as well. He took too much curb. So it's Slav, Glanzak, Edmund, Benares, and Optimism. That's your top 5. The Porsche makes a huge mistake. Mekambe goes into 5th position. As the Porsche, who also has a very beautiful livery that I forgot to mention. I'm sorry, my guy, but look at it. It's cute. Whatever, let's get back to racing.
I need to download the liveries.
This is one of events, so you will. Next time as Edmund spins round in the hairpin. That's very, and I mean very, very sad. Edmund falls down into 8th place as Smetty overtakes him currently. Smetty is not last, by the way, hats off. And Mekambe is currently the closest one to any overtake. Benares is right in front of him. You can see the car there as the Porsche makes another mistake. And Low Skill will be smelling blood in the water. Mekambe goes into the first corner. He can see those gaps as Low Skill overtakes Optimism off screen. Whoa, those guys are really fast. Optimism is drifting the first corner as we go to Mekambe, who is very close now onto the fast speed right hander. The GT3, the Audi R8 is not giving up. It's the same car that not Niki Lauda, Valentino Rossi drove. But still, Mekambe and Benares the closest battle on the grid.
I really like the Lamborghini, and Mekambe is driving it very well. He's sticking to Benares. He's smelling the exhaust fumes of the R8. He will try to put pressure on him and maybe overtake him into the first corner. He made a mistake going into the hairpin, but I don't think this mistake will change anything. Into the last chicane, Benares doesn't leave him enough space. Mekambe drops a bit, but not a lot. They will go into the first corner now. Mekambe is closing, but he's too far.
That's a little bit of slide from Mekambe. I'm sorry, I'm going to take it right over. As Ekwi overtakes Edmund. Edmund, as I stated, Ekwi makes a mistake. Edmund still in 7th. The leading Tadus is currently 2nd. It's the Glenn Selk Tadus. And the gaps widen a bit as Mekambe is finding some equal footing with the Audi of Benares.
And the situation is quite stable now.
It is.
If nobody makes a mistake, I think we could have a bit of a time for our, let's call it, motorsport window.
We are
our
like,
signature
I'm not
move.
going to commentate it. It's whatever.
Our signature move when we have a stable situation. We will ramble about the motorsport events going now.
About anything, but we will not
Fair
ramble
enough.
today because Mekambe is getting closer again to Benares right now, getting into Jackie X.
And Glanzak made a mistake. Glanzak made a mistake.
And Glanzak makes a mistake. Benares has to make an evasive move. Right now they go side by side. Who will come out first as Mekambe goes into the pits?
I think he.
Oh, it's a penalty. Did he have a penalty? Did he jump the start?
I didn't notice him jumping.
I didn't as well. We need to know what happened. We need to know. But do you know what's concerning? That he is not dropping any more places as I say that Ekri goes by. But he's not dropping that many places, which is quite concerning. Well,
yep, Mekambe is confused too.
he is. Oh yeah.
Well, quite understandably.
Yeah. GG. Yeah, that's that. Wait, is his race gone?
I think his race is gone.
Let's check the logs. Oh wait, we can check the logs here. Mekambe, infraction with environment.
He was overtaking Glenn
Benares.
Selk. No, Glenn Selk on the grass. Glenn was slow, and he went to the grass to overtake him because otherwise he would have crashed into him. So
Oh my god. Well,
oh
that's Assetto Corsa screwing him for you. Just so you guys
oh
know, Assetto Corsa has a very, and I mean a very dumb system for penalties, which is stop for this amount of time. If you don't do it within this lap, you get DSQ'd. This is not our doing. This is average Assetto Corsa.
average Assetto Corsa experience be like? Damn, this is just wrong.
Yeah.
Free my guy. He didn't do nothing.
Well, that is quite saddening, as one of the better drivers is out of the race. But I don't know. Oh, also, what I forgot to mention, the
Bad game lol.
penalty, you have to go minus. Well, you have to slow down for less than 45 kilometers per hour. But I think he did that. Or wait, I don't know.
I'm confused, man. Well, we have a stable situation. You know what that means?
No, we are not going to take a Ferrari ramble. No.
F1 sprint qual.
Yes, 8:30 CES CET time. You love to see it. So I just want to see.
I won't say anything else. Nothing else is necessary to be said. Watch the sprint quali highlights. After our stream, of course. But to be honest, I don't know how many people will watch tomorrow's sprint because it's early.
Is at 4 a.m.
4 a.m. Central European. Ah, I want to sleep, my man.
You will not
I do not
sleep.
have sleep.
Yeah,
I
you
do
don't
not
have
sleep.
You shouldn't have sleep at all. It's not your
Man,
world to get sleep.
I'm like 8 hours in deficit this week alone. I didn't get nearly enough sleep. And if I wake up to watch the sprint, I will get even less.
Isn't that amazing?
Yay.
Also, still don't know what caused Mekambe's penalty, but we will investigate that after the race, because that is, I would say, quite important.
Oh,
Talking about
Edmund
important,
is close.
Edmund is very close to Smithy. Seems like these two guys want to give us some fun.
Let's
But
go.
come on, now onto the straight. The Ferrari is going to dust the tattoos. Or why didn't it do so? The braking is better on the tattoos, and the curbs are certain death in the tattoos. So, talking about this beautiful F4 car and its purpose here, what do you think actually about the tattoos? And why is Edmund slowing down?
I think he made a mistake and Assetto Corsa made its thing.
Spins a lot. Ooh, I know what you mean. Since the penalties are on, he will just randomly slow down. Yeah, that makes sense. That actually makes sense.
Yay! Explanation.
Assetto Corsa.
Yay! Bad game, lol. Nah, we love the game.
We are waiting for the other game to have stable multiplayer and we can play it online. When that happens,
Give it,
AC Evo might be better. I say might.
give it 3 years.
Hell no.
My God.
Glensuck almost spins.
Oh no.
I said the curves are, and I mean very deadly for the F4. And actually,
Do not touch the curbs.
you can, but the inside curves are mostly pain. As I said, we'll see Slav going on them again. Or who is closest? Is Equi. Equi is right now going into the curbs. We'll take this very cute onboard position. And can you see how the curbs are raised so far up into the chicane? Your car is normally slammed down.
Oh.
So
We have another DNF, or I
It's
think
off
so,
it,
and
isn't
we
it?
have, and I
Glenn
think
is going
Glenn
into the
is
pits.
going into the pits. Why? What?
Hey?
Maybe penalty? Drive-through? Is it possible?
For what?
I don't know. The game just made it up, but it could be an explanation. Not saying it is,
Aslan
but
Skill goes into third position.
where is our guy? Oh yeah, he's on the back straight.
Well, that was unexpected.
Yay.
But
I'm
it seems like
confused,
Assetto
man.
Corsa is doing its own stuff, so let's
Assetto
carry
Corsa.
it on. Let's carry the show on. The show must go on. So,
Let's start to sing.
we love Assetto Corsa. No, we are not going to sing. But yeah, with the stuff getting a little bit stale, we cannot talk about the first F1 race of the season, the first qualifying of the season, the first F1 sprint qualifying of the season that happened today, which we have a Ferrari fan amongst us, so just
Hey, I'm here.
what do you
The
think?
Ferrari of the fans.
The Ferrari of the fans.
I absolutely love it, but we do not have time to talk about Ferrari because Equi is close to Edmund, and Equi isn't close to Edmund because he overtook him.
No, these cars have very powerful slipstreams. Edmund is still on the table with this car. They can go side by side. Depends on who has the better stuff. Equi takes the inside for the second. It's everything is a chicane. Think like it, race like it. But Edmund is very close.
Track.
Edmund has more speed from the final corner. There he goes onto the outside. There's a small touch. That's not how we race. These are not bumper cars, Equi. That's not cool.
And we do not have a race anymore.
We can if Equi makes a mistake.
Yeah, probably. So, to talk about Ferrari.
Not just yet. We are on the final lap of the Grand Prix.
Yeah, we are.
We can talk about the Ferrari of Slav. This guy who has been
Oh yeah.
just in the shadows this entire race. Onto the final lap he goes. This very beautiful track. Of course, this is our first race. This means Slav will start last next race. Which
And that means that Mekambe is going first? Since he
Assetto Corsa does its things. Technically, if he DNFs, he should start last. But Assetto Corsa can have its days, and it can let him be in first place.
That would be funny, to be
Does
honest.
that make sense? Hell no, it doesn't. Is that Assetto
Well,
Corsa?
to be honest,
Yes.
it does make sense because it's Assetto Corsa that put him in the last place. So it should be Assetto Corsa who puts him in the first place.
But let's talk about our current first place. It's going through Jackie X Bosch. There goes Slav. He sees the Finnish flag, and he claims the first victory of these two races. Ben RS, a rookie for these races, comes first in the Audi R8 Evo. Little skill after an interesting pit stop by Glanzak. Finishes third. Glanzak now is not even at the final corner.
He's on the
Now he's
penultimate
just the
straight.
Jackie X corner. The Jackie X chicane. Oh, that's how I'll call it. Sounds better. Right now, the first
And that's our lead status.
in fourth, as Smetty is now approaching the Jackie X Bosch. The chicane.
The last chicane.
He's running it out. Also, it's
Edmund
I think,
and
one of the
Equi.
most trickiest chicanes.
Edmund overtook Equi. I think Equi got penalty again.
Equi got a penalty, and he finishes last. Smetty fifth, Edmund sixth, and our last Tadus and seventh. It's Equi, who shouldn't even be on the grid.
But he is.
That's our very first interesting race. Screenshot that. We will interview these people as well.
Who, me?
Yeah, because I can screenshot
Okay.
Assetto Corsa for some reason.
Fair enough. So the first three?
Yes. And look, we have an
Okay.
interesting picture as well. That's cute.
What?
It's the Ferrari, and the Tadus. Also, the Tadus spins its wheel. That's Godspeed for you. That's Godspeed. Also, the Ferrari does the same. Don't know why.
Ah, yes.
Whatever.
Godspeed. 3 kilometers per hour. Yes. Let's go.
Let's go. GG, go next. Next session.
Nice race, to be honest.
Not a bad
And
one.
Mekambe is last. He's
Of
last.
course he is. We love
Assetto
Ferrari.
Corsa didn't do its thing. Quite a shame, actually.
Well, who do you think is going to be first into the first corner?
I think it's going to be Smetty, to be honest.
Smetty?
Yep, because it's the first GT3, and I think it will be the fastest out of the line. Yep.
Oh my god. Equi is getting shined on by Smetty. Poor Equinox. look at the poor guy. Well, the 6 lights.
Bro is in the spotlights.
Literally. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, 6 lights. The
Come
lights
on,
are
man.
out, and here we go. Equi in the first position, Edmund second, as the GT3 gets a very good start, but Equi still maintains the first position. I think it's Smetty second as he
Whoa.
spins a lot. Takes no skill with him. Mekambe is
Whoa.
second. Slav is third. Benares fourth. Glanzak fifth. Edmund sixth. Oftisen seventh. Skill and Smetty are 8th and 9th respectively. And my god, what happened there? I don't know. Equi is the biggest winner of them all. 2-second gap. Into the first chicane they go. Slav will now try an attack on Mekambe. No, he thinks it through. Goes back onto the racing line.
Whoa.
Mekambe takes it quite cleanly. Equi makes a huge mistake in the corner and gets overtaken by everyone in the top 5. Slav currently first, Mekambe second, Baraners third, but Glanzak is looking for blood. We have our first DNF of the 2 races, which is Optism. Side by side they go to Audi versus the Tatus. Another Tatus is getting really close to the Audi. I think Ben Harris is getting intimidated by these little small vehicles as they almost spawn a little contact between Equinox and Ben Harris. Glanzog still maintains first place, but now we go on to the straight. Ben Harris just smokes past him, which should be illegal. I think we made Tatus too bad. Either way, it's fine. We go to another straight. Ekvi makes a huge mistake as he spins Sloth into the pits. He didn't serve his penalties.
Assetto Corsa for you. That's Assetto Corsa for you.
Now into the corners they go. It's a battle for second place. The guy that has it in his hands currently is Glansog, but then they go a very high speed turn, and after that turn there's one singular straight that can change anything. Equinox makes another mistake and he is somewhere in the... Oh, he beached it! He beached the car in a Assetto Corsa. I don't think that is possible as Glansog is still attacking Ben RS. The Tatus is not giving Ben anything easy as they go into the second chicane of the circuit. The acceleration should be very, and I mean very much better into Tatus, and I think we did nerf Tatus a lot.
I think we nerfed it too much.
I agree. Because...
But mistakes happen.
They shouldn't.
Yeah. But they do. Face it, we're just people.
That's true enough. As the
So
Honda
we got...
is staring down Edmund, Little Skill is very close to Edmund.
So Acura, which is basically just a
Honda.
USified Honda,
Yes.
is chasing a Toyota.
Yes.
The Asian fight.
Technically, yes. But look, it's Edmund who is better in the corners. As I say that, Little Skill almost overtakes him in the corner. It's true. Little Skill likes these types of cars. But he likes them with downforce. And speed. Which also explains why he almost goes side by side for this first chicane on the circuit. But it doesn't explain to me why the Tatus is lacking so much behind.
Yeah, I don't really know.
But I think it's pretty annoying for Gonzog as well. He knows he has the pace, but the car is limiting him so much. Not gonna lie, I think the best version to do as Smetty almost beaches the car is to go 0-0 wing and pray.
Probably.
That's the Tatus strategy.
And also, I think a bit or less of the balance, like 25 kilos less, maybe, or even 10 could be enough. I didn't drive it, so I don't really know.
Well, Mekambe is first. He's not trying to do the same mistake he did last race. Glanselk is somehow still getting closer and closer to Ben RS. This guy's
He is
catching up to him. In every single corner, or after any single corner, the gap goes around 1 second or lower, which is insane.
Yeah, but it's a shame that the Tatus or the Toyota, let's call it whatever.
I think we should have kept it at 200, honestly. Not sure.
Yeah, there's too much ballast, to be honest. The car didn't follow through with the diet plan.
It didn't. Whoa.
It's too chunky.
It's chunky boy.
Yeah.
By doing the lap times we wanted in the start, that the GT3s were doing, now the GT3s are lapping faster than that is. We didn't know that because not enough people were on the server.
Yay.
I'm sorry, Edmund. Why should I look at the start? Okay, whatever. Well, interesting. Very much. Honestly, I don't know why we have to cut penalties. We never had them. Don't know why they are suddenly there.
We do now.
We still don't know what setting turned them on, so that's the point. I'll ask our beloved little skill after. Well, so why are you making memes? Commentate. Okay, commentate. Have fun.
Well, we have Glensog who fell down to 3 seconds behind Ben RS. I know he tries his best, but it's not good enough, man. I'm sorry. But that's the reality. In first, it's McCambay, who's driving a stellar performance. He's 6 seconds in front of Ben RS, who is 2 seconds or 3 seconds behind, in front of Glenn. And behind Glenn, there's a gap. Big gap. Very big gap. There's Little Skittle, 6 seconds behind Glenn. And there's even bigger of a gap. And Edmund, 11 seconds. I hope Spitz is looking at my memes. And I don't know what to talk about. Because there isn't a lot of things happening. And God bless, nobody's getting penalties right now.
Yeah, God bless for that. Well, at least you tried it. I did this for like, I don't know, quarter of a year. I wanted to die. Anyways,
I absolutely agree.
I'm preparing stuff for a very big announcement we are going to make at the end of the stream. So if you want to, I will switch to podcast mode because I can do a little bit of preparation for you guys, so you have it everything ready once you join the server. So talk about anything, I will gladly join.
Well, about anything.
Not anything, just motorsport related.
Yeah, I know. I think we should go back to F1 because, as you may notice, we've got Williams in Q3.
Yes, it's a streak for Alexander Albon, with sprint qualifying being SQ3 and in Melbourne being Q3 as well. Unfortunately, Carlos Sainz is underperforming, but he's still looking for his feet under the water, and I saw a red tag. Don't know who that was, but I saw a red tag. Well, the closest battle still is Glensog versus Benares, but not only we have a Williams in Q3, Lil Skill has a red tag. Lil Skill makes a mistake in the final chicane. It does nothing to the gap at all. But yeah, my very interesting idea. We had a top 5 with my friend. We had I had Piastri, Norris, uh, either Antonelli or Russell in P3. Then it was Leclerc, and then Verstappen. Then came
Not a
then came Lewis
bad pick.
Hamilton.
And he did the track record.
He did. Hell,
To be honest, I'm quite surprised.
I'm
Because
surprised as
I
well.
didn't think the Ferrari is a good car, to be honest. I think our Italian brothers made oversight and built the car to do well in Monza and in
Imola.
Monaco, like in 23, I
Oh,
think
you
it
mean
was.
Silverstone and Brazil? Right, because we have a honorary citizen in Ferrari.
Nah,
Yeah,
I
he's an honorary citizen
I
of
forgot.
Brazil.
I know.
You
I
should
know.
know that it's Sir Lewis Hamilton. Put respect on his name, and his father is a
I
better guy than
don't
him.
want to. Yeah, his father is a better guy than him. Uh, when we mention Lewis's father, we should also mention how he comforted. That was Isaac
Isaac
Hajar.
Hadjar.
Yeah, it was Isaac Hajar. When he spun in the what's the word? My English
He
turned
when he
off.
crashed into turn one, because he spun, and it's the same
And
way
it was
that Liam Lawson spun, and it was the formation lap, of course,
yeah, he did it on the formation lap.
which is very sad. And F1 is a hard sport,
Yeah.
but for a guy to say that it shows his weakness, Helmut Marko.
Nah. We don't talk about Mr.
It's quite disappointing to hear from that guy.
No. I don't really think he could be saying anything. He's ancient.
He's ancient.
And his F1 career wasn't great too.
Wait, what? Helmut had. Okay, what?
Yep.
Former motorsports. Okay. He won the 24 Hours of Le Mans. So take that back, and let's step away.
Well, I only talked about F1, to be honest. I said his F1 career wasn't too great. He had 10 entries, 9 starts, no podiums, no points, no pole positions, no nothing. Well, fair enough.
Like Alex
He
Albon,
started
he has
with
135 entries.
yeah,
Whatever.
but he raced for BRM and something that's called Bonnier.
What are you talking about? Also,
Team named Bonnier.
we are approaching our last laps as Mekambe takes the final lap of the Grand Prix right now.
We should probably focus on that.
We probably should.
Fun fact, Phil Hill also raced for Bonnier for one race in 58. And Helmut Marko did in 71.
That's cool.
Also fun for one race. And I think it was a team with an owner driver.
So like F1 My Team career mode.
Yep, exactly.
That's cool. Well, Williams started like that as well. And McLaren.
Oh yeah.
And Ferrari.
But that wasn't in F1. That was
That was
a long time
Smetty
I
makes a
don't.
huge
It
mistake,
wasn't.
and you can see Mekambe in the back. Smetty is a blue flag driver in a 15-minute race. No words can describe how much I'm disappointed in Smetty. However, Mekambe is not disappointed at all as he crosses the finish line and finally takes his win after being disqualified last time around. Benares is now running out
Yay!
the final
Let's
chicane, the
go, my
Jackie X
man.
chicane, and he takes second position. A very good result for the rookie here. Glenn Selk finally serves his penalty, and this can be very close as Loskill has the speed. Loskill overtakes for third position
Whoa!
as Glenn
And he
Selk.
almost threw.
Oh no, his fuel! Glenn Selk that isn't serving a penalty. His fuel.
That's fuel! Come on, man! It's only a few meters! You can do it! Let's go!
Oh
Please
no.
tell me he finishes. He's slowly rolling over the
Selk
finish line.
finishes
Yeah!
the Grand Prix in fifth
Yes!
place, fourth place, and Edmund finishes in fifth, and that's very, and I mean very, very, very interesting. I have never seen that ever. Well, we technically have the same top three, and
Well,
technically,
well, 3-2 is the same.
yeah.
And Sloth switched places with Mekambe. Like,
Literally,
like literally, yeah.
from first to last, from last to first. I think that's an achievement in its own right.
Why did you
Ooh,
tag yourself?
Because I'm on streamer mode. I want to tag Skittle. I'm on streamer mode, that's why.
Oh yeah, fair. Happens. Also, just to clarify, Ferrari was a owner-driver team, but not in F1 because Enzo didn't race in F1. He was too old by the time.
He was too old.
He
The 1950s,
well,
mate. That's wild.
well, yeah, he was born in what 98, and the team entered
18 and 98.
the race. Yep, and the team Scuderia Ferrari got created in 1929. So he was what 31 years old by that time.
That
and
is
in
wild.
yeah, and in 1950 he was what 50.
Well, we are going to drag in our top three, and Benares is unfortunately not going to join us today. Where is Sloth? There's Sloth.
Where's Sloth?
There is Sloth.
There is Sloth.
Hello.
Hello, guys. We
Hello.
had a great race. I know we have our Sloth first to last and Mekambe last to first. Both due to the penalty system that we don't know how got enabled. I think it might be skills fault. We will talk after stream
Hey.
about that.
Hey,
Nice.
Because I don't know.
okay, just for that, I'm looking at the settings now.
Yeah, do it and tell me after the race or DM me. I'm not checking it now, or I'm not discussing it on stream. That's my point.
I
Well-
don't got.
Slav,
It's
you
so
won
low.
the first race. How did you feel when you saw Mekambe get out?
I don't know. It just happened. Everything so fast. Like the top three just completely went off in turn one because of an incident. So I was just driving, vibing, listening to the stream, and then I saw, I think, that Mekambe was in the pits, and I was like, oh, nice.
That's cool.
That's all.
Okay. Mekambe, how did you feel when you saw Slav go out in with the first corner?
Perfect. I got my revenge back. I got fucked 2 times by this penalty.
Hey, we don't swear on stream.
Okay.
He got
But-
passed by the penalty system once. I got passed by the penalty system twice.
Twice.
Yeah. Like first lap, I barely caught. Fast. I got slowed down. I had to stop on the first chicane, you know. And then on the last corner, like last chicane, I got off. I lost time, and I got a slow down right before the cross finish. And I got disqualified.
Also,
Yeah,
you had
that was
a
a
moment there. It was you, Slav, and Glenn Sulk, if I remember correctly.
Yep,
Yeah.
it was gone.
What happened?
spun.
He spun. Okay. What,
His
how,
phone, we had to avoid it.
how do you feel in that moment? Because let's start with Mekambe. Yes, technically that defined your race. I think you went off there, and that is, well, then your DSQ happened. So like, do you think
No,
it could be one of the fault?
I did not. I did not get a slowdown for this off track. I got a slowdown because I went on the track after the last curve. Then I had no.
Okay.
That was weird.
Well, that's interesting. Well, what about you, Slav? What do you think in that moment when you saw Glenn Sugg just standing there?
It like nothing much. I didn't get the penalty there. I got it in the last chicane on the second to last corner. And
Well, I'm talking about the first race.
Oh, first race. I don't even remember.
Okay. Okay. So how did you get your penalty in the second race?
Yeah, second to last corner. Just went over the curb, got a penalty, and I'm used to getting penalties in Assetto Corsa Competizione, where I have like 3 laps to serve them or whatever. So I was like, oh nice, I can drive pits instantly. It was
And this-
very fun.
Same thing happened to me.
That's interesting. Well,
Nice system.
I know. Oh, it's going to be fixed for the upcoming series, which I'll talk about in a
Yay.
little bit. First,
Yay!
little skill.
Hey!
In both races, you are still here,
I-
just to suffer.
I wasn't.
You're
I was-
third in both
I was-
races.
I was fourth in Huh? I was? Oh, okay, no. Cool.
You are, and then you were third because Glenn Suggs.
Yeah, I got a little.
his
Yeah, I got a
skill
little
ran out.
present from Lee. Yeah, I guessed. I was like,
You should have
wait,
just
huh?
pushed him into the start.
Yeah, I was kind of confused. So like by the time I realized, I was like past the first turn. So yeah, that's kind of yeah, that was weird. Okay, cool. Little presents, I guess.
Well,
Okay.
you got your first position. I think
I
you're more than happy.
I was very happy with that after getting brutally assassinated in the first corner twice.
Who actually who killed you in the first corner?
Was it
Uh,
Was it Smetty?
I guess.
Yeah, it was matchy.
I think it was Smetty who just did a hard right suddenly on exits. Like a really hard right.
He hard spun.
The navigation turn right, Smetty. Okay.
Like, look at the replay or something for that, because that was like...
Well, so that's why you wanted to see me at the.
That
look
had
at the
to be on-
replay. Okay.
That had to be on purpose, because like that was like either that or the server just suddenly sent him
He
to
was
like half
His
screaming,
tires
my
went
tires. Yeah,
He-
he was. Yeah.
on the stats.
I don't know, but like when he spun into you, he was like, my tires, what?
Okay.
Also, he was overpressured, so it's a setup
Oh.
issue.
Skill
That's a
issue, it
I
was.
guess.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
Yeah,
has
it's the issue.
that bit too many skill issues,
Yeah.
as we can see.
And like the first race as well, like I hit the brakes. Like I already had my brake bias a bit forwards to like to practice, and then still just the rear tires just died. So that was fun. So yeah. And then I got like nose to nose like with someone else as well. That was that Sloth or Smetty as well? I don't know. But that was it. Anyway, we had
Slav I think Slav is grateful to be on the track since he thinks he's a slow driver and he won a championship. So I don't know.
Oh man. But anyway, let's just say we've enjoyed ourselves very much, like I remember from like races previously. So yeah, the succeeded in like a nice intermediate race, successful.
Well, we
Yeah,
had fun in
much
the commentary box as well.
much chaos, very good, very fun. Yeah, that's much crash, much fun. Yeah, yes,
So
fun. Yes.
Stop.
we are finally here. After a special event, there comes a new series our way. It's the one and only, and I actually mean only this time. It's the Ultimate Touring Challenge. It's 7 series, the best touring car series around the world. So we have DTM, BTCC, Super GT, the classic touring cars. We have so much stuff to offer that it's virtually impossible, I would say so. So, how excited are you guys for this?
I feel like these cars are really nice. Really nice to drive, really nice to feel.
Hmm.
Also the classics, you know.
Mhm.
I'm excited.
Also,
I've
we are
been
starting
excited
with
since the-
DTM.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Very well known. Should get a lot of people, hopefully.
Slav, what do you think of the
Oh.
new series? You're going to defend your title? What do you think about it?
It's gonna be hard. I never drove any of these on any of those cars, so I hope I'm gonna be pleasantly surprised when I drive them and the tracks.
Let's say you'll be sliding for most of the time. Let's say, like,
Lovely.
and anytime you're not on full throttle, you'll be sideways. That's a guarantee with like half of these cars. So that will be very fun.
Oh,
I've been
perfect.
excited since we discussed this. So yeah.
Easily catchable on my controller. Yes.
Oh yeah, he's on controller. I forgot to say that. Just tells you how insane that guy is.
That's
Sorry, what?
actually insane.
I'm sorry, what? Pardon?
He's insane.
Yeah,
Oh.
our
Pardon?
champion is on.
A controller.
Yep.
No.
I know.
Oh hell no,
No,
bro.
no.
Oh hell no.
No.
GG.
But yeah, if you have a bit of a steady like throttle, then like controlling most of these are like okay, then rest in pieces. Then I guess if you have good steering and throttle control, like half of these cars will be very fun to drive. I can say that because I made like all the pictures for these for this poster. So yeah.
Well, the registration is going up
Oh,
right after the stream, so please join the Discord and join the league. We want as many as people as possible, and we will provide fun races, hopefully. Well,
All the people.
Chlebik, do you have any other, instead of posting memes, do you have any other questions?
Well, I don't think so. To be honest, I really like that all of you do look forward to our new series because I'm looking forward to it too, especially to those classics.
Oh yes, as well.
I
Just
I
Googled.
Oh, yeah.
I drove them a bit and it's great. Love it. But I don't really have anything else to add.
Well, I don't know as well. You guys can go into the lounge. We'll come back to you after the stream finishes. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Okay,
Hey,
thank you.
thank you for the race.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes. See you in a bit. You.
See ya. Well, so as I said, a new series, a new identity for Rain Racers. In the meanwhile, the touring cars. I'm super excited.
Yeah.
I've been
really
working on
looking
this
forward
for
to it.
like a month or more, so I'm super excited for all of these races. Of course,
I hope we get enough people, to be honest.
It
because
this is a very interesting series actually.
well, we
Since
could get a lot of people.
we are not doing it the normal way. The fun part about this very, and I mean very interesting series, the drivers choose their own races. They have three races to choose from, and they choose their. I'm sorry, and they choose their favorite. It's one of the most interesting things we probably can even do right now. And our favorite thing, the point system, is staying the same.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
So
The points.
I've been Spitslam. I've been your commentator for tonight. I'm very happy you joined with us today, and I hope to see you next week. Or actually, I hope to see you tomorrow, since you are commentating as well here on this channel. The 90 minutes, I hope, of the Brazilian stock car series, and it's going to be very interesting. And I hope you join. So for now, see you next time.
Looking forward to you all tomorrow, I hope. Bye.